For the past several summers, every Sunday night during the summer, I play golf with my friend named Steven. Steven is a very strong, capable young man, but because of a fever when he was a young infant, he's disabled. We play as a part of a disabled league every Sunday evening. And this last week, when I picked Steven up at his home, his mother told me that he'd been looking forward to playing golf with me for several days. He'd had his clubs out, he was ready to go. So we got in the car, we drove to the golf course. Now you need to understand that Steven loves to play golf, he really does. But when we play golf together, I allow Steven to drive the golf cart. And so golf becomes kind of a means to an end. He enjoys the golfing, but he really enjoys driving the cart. And then at the end of every round, we make our way to the clubhouse and Steven buys a bottle of Mountain Dew, which he thoroughly enjoys. Well, this last Sunday, he was looking forward to it. We picked up the car, we got to the golf course, we got our cart, we started to load the clubs into the cart, and lightning, thunder, a downpour came. We quickly put the clubs back in the car, drove the cart back towards the clubhouse, took shelter in the clubhouse where we waded through a downpour for 30 minutes. And here's the lesson that I learned from Steven while we were in the clubhouse. You see, Steven didn't show any signs of disappointment. Yes, his thing that he'd been looking forward to all week didn't happen. He was in the golf cart ready to go, and the storm came. We never hit one golf ball. He didn't drive even 1 foot in the golf cart. They were out of Mountain Dew in the clubhouse, but Steven didn't mind. He bought a Diet Coke, which he also thoroughly enjoyed. And as the rain let up just enough, it was still pouring rain, we walked out to the car, we got in the car, and you would have thought nothing had happened. It was just as if we had played the entire round of golf like normal. And I thought to myself, now wouldn't it be great if all of us could live a little bit more like Steven, where we didn't let the things that didn't happen disappoint us, where we didn't live in constant disappointment, constant fear, constant concern that our lives weren't going the way we wanted them to. And all the way home, Steven did his normal things. We looked at the cars and the trucks and the birds, and he was fascinated by the one windshield wiper on my car. And I wish that I could live a little bit more like that, a little less disappointment, a little less concern about the things that didn't happen, a little more looking forward to what's next. And so these are lessons I learn as I interact with my friend Steve, and I share with you. Each of us, let's try not to live in our disappointment, but instead live in expectation of all of the great things that God has planned for our lives.